Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I wanted to return to you this afternoon, or about to be this afternoon, for Like a Storm's Awaken the Fire album review that I just got done listening to. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to. Sorry, I'm burping a bit, so please forgive me on that. What I listened to for this 11 track album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, before I get to the other songs, I want to mention that Break Free was the one song that really got to me on an emotional level, uh, with how the song is playing out and executing. And it was really good with Chris's vocals. So that was a really good song. So 5 out of 5. I don't know. I started breaking down and crying at the song because it just physically and mentally, I've been going through bad depression since the beginning of this week and since yesterday, and it's starting to be a little better, but not fully 100%. I think I'll probably feel a little better in the next few days or so. I just need to be in a positive mental state and, yeah, reassure myself that everything's okay. Uh, but Yeah, Chaos was a really good song. I really enjoyed that track. Love the Way You Hate Me was a pretty good one. Video was a little weird, but yeah. Um and Love the Way You Hate Me did have a weird video. It wasn't the fact that it was weird, it was just the face paint stuff. I don't know, it just seemed weird to me, but it was fine. So 5 out of 5 for both Chaos and Love the Way You Hate Me. Wish You Hell was a really good one, and like I said, Break Free really did get to me emotionally, but really good song, honestly. So 5 out of 5. Never Surrender was a pretty good song. A little heavy. Chris's vocals and uh, which I'm really surprised that he's the only one that does the cleans, and there's another guy that does backing vocals, but for a part that he can't sing or whatever. And yeah, it's really good, honestly. So yeah, screaming and clean sings, they sound good when Chris does it, so it's pretty good. So yeah, Become the Enemy, I've heard, I think, a bit. Sorry if I'm sniffling, it's just, yeah, I was breaking down a bit when I was trying to make a few of these videos because I was just hit on an emotional level with Break Free, but yeah, I'm starting to uh, stay not crying or whatever because, yeah, it really got to me a lot. So, and that's why my nose is stuffy too, as well. But Become the Enemy was a really good song. Southern Skies, I don't know if I was feeling for that, but it was fine for what it was. So, a solid track, 4.5 out of 5 for me. 6 Feet Under was good. Gangster's Paradise was a cover song for the Coolio version. They did their own version of Coolio's Gangster's Paradise song, but they did a pretty good job, like a Storm did. There is a scream part at the close to the final chorus of the song, and it didn't sound so bad. I actually personally liked it. So this was a really good version. I don't know if uh, Coolio and all that would like it, but yeah, it's still a good version in my opinion. So 5 out of 5 for Gangster's Paradise. Ordinary was another least favorite of mine. It's a solid track. It was a little bit mellow, but it was fine. Chris's vocals was pretty nice. And Nothing Remains, Nile Reliquum, or however you pronounce it, was pretty good song. Uh, the outro to the track just had some guy speaking in a different language and closing out the track too. So it didn't do so bad. So yeah, overall production, mixing, and execution, this was a really good album. Like I said, Break Free is the one song that I have a hard time hearing because I don't know if it's going to be that kind of song that's going to be hard for me to hear. But I really did enjoy that song. It was a really good song. It just hit me on an emotional level. And it really connected with me with what I'm going through. So that's why I don't know if I want to listen to Break Free for a little bit. So not until I get over this physical and mental depression. So overall, I think Like a Storm's Awaken the Fire album was a really good album. Highly recommend you check it out. It's their second studio album. It came out in 2015, but it's pretty good for what it is. So, first score for me, I'm going to give Like a Storm's Awaken the Fire album a 9 out of 10. This was a really good album. Highly recommend you check it out, like I said. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the review. Sorry if I made it seem like I was breaking down a bit in this video. I'm trying not to, but it just, that Break Free song really got to me. But it's a really good song, for sure. I don't know, it just connected with me very well, but on an emotional level. That's all I'm gonna say about it, because I don't want to start tearing up again. When I tried to make other takes for this video, I was screwing up and crying a bit, so it was really getting to me. But yeah, I should be okay. It's just taking time. That's all it is. But comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Like a Storm album, Awaken the Fire, if you've heard it. And if you enjoyed this album review, hopefully this is a better one for you. I don't know if it is. This is just my opinion on what I thought of this album. I really enjoyed this album, and I definitely will listen to it again for sure. Uh, but yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed this album review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review. The next review is probably going to be Shinedown's song Planet Zero, because they just announced what the song name is, I think a day or two ago. So I'm going to look into that and see what I think of the song. But yeah, sorry that I started breaking down a bit emotionally when I mentioned the Break Free song. That's a song that's going to be hard for me to hear. Because when you go through physical and mental depression, it just, a song like that will really get to you a lot. But that's what I'm going through right now. But it should be gone in a few days or so. I've had one that lasted 3 days at least, and it wasn't fun. And I think it was right around New Year's when I started feeling that, and now I'm just in that funk again, and I don't fucking know what it is. It's just frustrating that I have to go through this again. But I should be okay. It's just taking time to get over it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this album review for Like a Storm, Awaken the Fire. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, take care, and as always, I'll see you in my next video.